everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Maggie. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. I know I'm trying to build this channel and it's really fun. This whole thing I've been on, learning something new and setting a schedule for myself to be in regular contact with everyone here. And so this is a whole lot of fun. I hope you've been enjoying what I've been putting out there. Please share with your friends, get them to like it too, because I'd really like to see how far I could take this. It's really, really a lot of fun for me. As you saw in the title of this video, this is an update on my weight loss journey. And back in January, when I first challenged myself to just go ahead and start my channel, one of the first things that I put up was about my weight loss journey. I have been, I guess, I don't think I ever fell into the category of morbidly obese, but obese nonetheless, not overweight, obese. My highest weight, I want to say, was 265, probably even more than that because I avoided the scale. But when I was brave enough to get on and gave myself nearly a heart attack and saw how high it was, I kept calculating how close I was to 300. And as that number tightened up, I'm only, 70 pounds away from 300. But then when it got into where I was much, much closer, that was really a wake-up call for me. And so I stumbled along, and I'll just repeat a little bit of my weight loss journey. Back in June last year, I stumbled across a Facebook group called Eat Like a Bear. Amanda Rose is the founder of this wonderful group. She was on her own personal journey and has lost half of her size. She was 280 pounds and is now maintaining her weight at 140. And she did it through intermittent fasting and using some of the keto rules. The main base of this eating plan is a ridiculously big salad. That is the main thing. And I thought I would get bored, but it is not boring at all. It is a free program. It's very successful. It's been featured in Women's World magazine. And in fact, do I have it here? I do. Here it is. This is the one. That's Amanda Rose. Oh, that's Amanda Rose. And she has more people that have lost 100 pounds. I forget what they call that. I know that that's not centurions because that's somebody who's in charge of 100 people, but somebody who's lost 100 pounds. Her group has had more successes of people losing 100 pounds or more within a year. Now, I'm coming up on that year. I haven't lost 100 pounds, but I am in Wonderland. Oh my gosh, it is incredible to have a number one at the beginning of my weight. I haven't had that since 1989. And I've stalled. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I've kind of just been maintaining and staying at that weight loss, right at 65 pounds, which is great. And I'm feeling great. I've gone from a size 18-20 or 2X down to a size 12. I was a 14 in January. Now I'm in a 12. I shouldn't say not all my clothes are 12s. I just put on a pair of 12s the other day that I'd bought to gauge, like, let me see how close I am to fitting into this. And I put it on without realizing it was a 12. And when I struggled a little bit to button it, I was just like, oh my gosh, I hope I'm not gaining weight. And so I made it a point to check the size the next time I went to the restroom, and it was a 12, and I was blown over. I was like, oh my gosh. Now I have had some 12s, like this is not a 12, but this kind of material, this dress, I did have a red dress that's a size 12, but I thought, that material's a little generous. Of course I can slip it on, but this was a pair of jeans without any spandex. And so I was thrilled. They were Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. And so it tickled me and made me realize, okay, I am in a solid 12. And I have to admit, my 14s have been getting a little bit loose, which is kind of exciting for me. But in any case, it's been one of the easiest journeys I've had. Now, why have I stalled? That isn't the nature of the diet. It's strictly my fault. I was thinking about it the other day and kind of complaining to myself, gee, I haven't budged since January 20th when I first discovered I'd made it to Wonderland. And I've been staying away from the scale. Let me just say, this isn't something I'm doing every week. So I've just been going, and I decided to hop on again right after I put on those size 12s to see if I dropped any more, and I'm still the same. And I thought, okay, what's happening? And then I realized I have slacked off. I have not been following the program the way that I should. I've kind of been maintaining, and adding extra snacks in. They're good, healthy snacks. It's not junk, but I really need to be incorporating more of the principles of the eating plan, because it is a new way of eating. I'm doing the basically one meal a day. It sounds really extreme, and oh my gosh, I can't tell you how many people have opted on the, oh, that's unhealthy. It actually isn't. And until you have actually done it and you've got the documented proof in your medical records, there's too many women their diabetes has gone in reverse. Their medications and their autoimmune conditions are being completely reversed. They're coming out of wheelchairs. And I mean, you just have to go check out the Facebook group, Eat Like a Bear. What I'm going to do is I'll link that below. I think I did that the last time. She also has a YouTube channel. And it is an incredible thing. You can just read the testimonies yourself. A lot of people will do that. They'll sign up for the group. They read the testimonies, which are extremely encouraging. And the support that is there for new people who are really struggling. I feel a little extra blessed because I didn't have some of the struggles. I've seen what these gals have gone through, except the fact that I could not lose weight. And, I just turned 54 in February. And of course, when you reach a certain age as a woman, your hormones begin to work against you. And then sometimes no matter what you do, it's not budging. And that was my experience. I would exercise, swimming, Zumba, walking. I have this baby, and since June, I've been doing trying to do at least minimum of 10,000. I actually challenged myself to double that to 20,000 steps, and I'm not. I did this last time. I'm at 15,548, and it's about 2:30 in the afternoon. Anyway, 2:45. So anyway. Where was I? Lost my thought. See, I just distract myself. It's like squirrel. Anyway, it has been my own doing that I have stalled. And so this girl is going to bite the bullet. I'm getting ready to go through a lot of changes. Today is actually the last day of work at my job, the ministry I've been working at for 21 years. As a Christian believer, I firmly believe in following the leading of the Holy Spirit, and I feel the Holy Spirit has told me it was time to go. And so I had submitted my resignation in February, and today's my last day. And I'm following. I don't have anything lined up, which is extremely frightening for me. It could be, but actually I feel really peaceful, which makes me know that's my indicator that I'm on the right path, that the Lord has led me to do this, because I've always been the kind of person, you don't quit until you have something else lined up. And I haven't even applied anywhere. I'm like, okay, Lord, I'm trusting you with all of this. So anyway, I'm going to be doing some renovations here, but I'm going to be really sticking to it and not slacking off, not allowing myself an extra snack or something like that. I'm really going to be hitting it hard and following the dictates of the eating plan, because I do want to lose that 100 pounds. And so I'll be coming on here frequently. Now that I've kind of put it out there, I'm really accountable for it. But I just want to encourage you, if you are on a weight loss journey, you absolutely can do it. You find an eating plan that is working for you. This one really works for me, and I do encourage you to try it out. The diet industry is $1 billion a year industry. This one you really have to apply. I've had some friends, and I think I mentioned this in my last testimonial, they get nurse brain, or they have all the things that the diet industry tells you you're not supposed to do. Don't skip a meal. Breakfast is the best meal of the day, or the most important meal, and all these things. And those things just really aren't true. For some people, they might be, but not everybody. My metabolism and my body is not the same as everyone else's. And so what's working for others isn't going to work. And as your body changes, as you age, the needs of your body is going to change as well. It stands to reason that would be something you could expect, that you can't continue to eat the way you did when you were a teenager. You can't continue, you're just going to have to change and evolve with whatever it is your body needs. And that had been the cry of my heart, because I didn't want food to take a place in my life of greater importance than it should have. Food is supposed to be what we use to fuel our body, to give us energy, to nourish our bodies. And a lot of these diets, and again, I'm not saying anything against them, because I know people have experienced great success with them, and I'm grateful for that. But to have to count and calculate and take this here and do this, it was putting it in, and as a believer, in a greater place of importance than it should be in my life. God needs to be in that place. And I said, Lord, you need to show me what it is I need to do. I don't want to have to sit there and think, about when I'm with friends and we're out at a restaurant. Of course, I'm going to make a healthy, proper choice. I'm not just going to indulge in food that I know is not good for me and expect that no weight's going to come on me, but I'm going to make a healthy choice. And if we choose, because we're celebrating, like for my birthday, having cake, I'm not going to sit there and undo, all those months of work with one cake. And a lot of those eating plans, that's exactly what happens when you allow yourself to have something like that. At least that has been my experience, let me just say. And I didn't want to have to constantly be worrying and calculating, can I eat this? Can I eat that? I just wanted to be able to enjoy life. And that's actually what I've been able to do. I have never felt so freer and felt better and healthier and stronger. I did my first Zumba class 2 weeks ago. Well, no, last week. It wasn't this past Tuesday. It was Tuesday yesterday, a week ago. So 8 days ago, not 2 weeks. But I was really concerned because I hadn't been to Zumba since December 2019, because COVID hit early in January 2020 and in February. And that's when they started shutting things down, and they had been closed down for the holidays. And so I haven't been back since December 2019. I thought, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to keep up? Is everything else? Well, all that walking I've been doing really has provided me with a lot of stamina, because I barely broke a sweat. And I was actually slightly disappointed that I didn't feel a little bit more worn out at the end of Zumba class. They did have to end it a little bit early, but I thought, okay. When I got out of the car, though, that's when I felt it. And I was like, all right, I felt that, and I did need to soak. But I really encourage you, especially as the warmer weather's coming out, just go for it, guys. Go for it. Go for it. Love yourself enough. Love yourself enough to do the right things that are going to provide your body with what you need to have healthy longevity. That's my focus, to be healthy and energetic. I have one granddaughter, and I anticipate having many more grandchildren. And I want to be that energetic Gigi that is running around with the grandkids and playing, instead of having to sit down and tell them to go have fun, because I just don't have the energy to get up. And so anyway, that's it. I'm done rambling. But I do want to encourage you. I am in Wonderland. I'm in Wonderland now, which is fantastic. And I'm not going back. I'm never going back. And so thank you again for spending some time with me. I hope you're enjoying what I'm putting on the content. I'd love to hear from you. Please comment below and let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to see and hear from me. I did put up a video about creating a professional capsule wardrobe. I'm going to be doing more of those in the future. So let me know if there's anything you'd like to hear about specifically. These are things that I enjoy, and I want to share my joy for these things with you. So thank you again for spending time with me today. Like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Holy Week, and Easter is on Sunday. Hooray! So you have a great day then. Bye, guys.